Good afternoon, Aggies. My name is Daniel Lawrence. I'm the Director of Campus Recreation. And over the last few months, we've all been dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. And we wanted to provide this video for you today of questions that's been asked over the last few months to hopefully answer your questions, give you some idea of what we're going to be doing to get the Aggie Recreation Center returned to opening. So we'll start off with a few questions from the students today. Whenever the Aggies come back to the Aggie Rec Center this fall semester, you will not recognize this place. We're again following all the guidelines and recommendations from the CDC, as well as the local Bear River Health Department to ensure the health and safety of the students here on campus. We're taking the steps of we've moved equipment throughout the entire facility, where we've transitioned all of the cardio equipment, for example, to the basketball courts. Everything in the facility is spaced 12 foot apart to ensure the physical distancing required while you are working out to ensure your safety. We encourage you and we'll ask you to bring your student IDs to the Aggie Rec Center, and upon entry, you will enter the facility on the south side, the main entrance, which most of you do utilize on a regular basis. You'll enter through, you will scan your ID yourself, you will go enjoy your workout and whatever that may be, and then upon exiting the facility, you'll still exit out of the south entrance of the facility, but you will exit out of the right side. We have arrows spacing you where to go, but we will also ask you to scan your ID on your way out. That gives us the opportunity to track whenever you were in the facility to ensure if there is an individual who does contract COVID-19 and has a positive test, that we then know when they were in the facility, for how long, and then we can go back and reach out to those students who were in the facility at the same time. Great question as well. It all begins with each one of us. Social distancing will begin with what we've already done to relocate the equipment throughout the facility. Again, we've spaced out the equipment 12 feet apart. We would then also encourage students, when they're not working out, to wear a mask when they're going from point A to point B in the facility. During the summer semester, we have closed some areas of the Aggie Rec Center. Those areas being the third floor fitness cardio loft on the south side of the facility, as well as the locomotion spin room, and then the third floor fitness loft, to where we normally have the group fitness classes. This summer, our occupancy limits are 275 patrons at any one given time. So in the first floor weight room, we're limiting that to 40 individuals. We'll be selling lockers in the locker rooms for usage. We will have a limitation in each locker room to 7 people in the locker room per time. We will also have available to you the day use lockers down the hallway corridor. When it comes to checking out equipment, we will be limiting what we can check out. We highly encourage you to bring your own personal equipment if you have it. Our weight room attendants, who we normally have available for you for a spot, they will not be spotting once we come back to the campus. We highly encourage single individual working out. It will be up to each individual if they choose to have a spotter. They would have to have their own friend or have a partner with them to help out with that, but we highly discourage that at this time. When you come to the ARC and buy your guest passes, buy a Gatorade, or whatever it may be that you're purchasing, we are going to cashless transactions only. So whenever you come, you will have your credit card, and we have touch points where you'll be able to complete the transaction yourself, where you would insert your credit card, you can sign the device, and you can collect your credit card back yourself. Again, it goes to the aesthetics of this facility. You will walk in, you will see plexiglass on our service desk to ensure the health and safety of you, the participant and the patron visiting the facility, but also our student staff who greet you each time you come to the ARC. Each staff member will be required to wear face coverings to ensure that they are not spreading any COVID-19, as well as to help them protect themselves, but also protect you as the participant. High touch points will be disinfected every hour throughout the facility. Highly encouraging all of our staff and participants to regularly wash their hands for 20 seconds. And to continue the physical distancing aspects as well. You will not be required to wear a mask whenever you're working out in the facility. We highly encourage you and every person who comes into the Aggie Rec Center to wear a mask when you're moving from point A to point B. We have a very good dress code right now that will be strictly enforced to ensure that we are not having skin-to-skin contact on our equipment. Also, in addition to that, we are providing sweat towels at our workout locations that will be ready for you to be able to just grab those when needed. We've also placed large amounts of cleaning supplies around all of the equipment. We strongly encourage you to, and almost require you to clean off the equipment that you use before and after. That is in an effort to, again, prevent the community spread of COVID-19. And we will also have our student staff walking around and cleaning the equipment throughout the days. And then each night, whenever the ARC is closed, our nighttime maintenance crew will be doing a thorough disinfectant of all equipment, facilities, spaces like that. That is a great question, and that is one that's very difficult to answer. We have taken steps right now to limit the amount of community spread by limiting access to certain facilities and spaces in facilities. So right now, coming this fall semester, the Aggie Recreation Center will continue to be the hub for the campus community to be able to use. Other areas like in the field house and areas in the HPER building may have limited access or no access for the foreseeable future. We follow the strict direction of the USU COVID-19 Safety Committee and Executive Committees, and they make their recommendations and decisions based on the recommendations and guidelines from the Center for Disease Control as well as the Bear River Health Department. So again, we're all working one cohesive unit to ensure that we follow all guidelines to make sure that you, the student, the participants who are utilizing our facilities are staying healthy as possible. You can also visit the USU Aggie Rec Center website, usu.edu/campusrec. That we will provide continuous updates on pertinent information for you, the participant and the students, as well as you can visit all of our social media channels. That handle is at USU Campus Rec. And again, we will continue to stay up to date and keep you up to date as we gain knowledge throughout this process as well. As you embark on your adventures back to campus this fall semester, we really hope you do utilize the Aggie Recreation Center and the resources we have available to you. Campus and the Aggie Rec Center has not been the same without you, and we need you to come back healthy and safe as possible so we can have a successful, fun semester and you can truly live the Aggie lifestyle.